Do you see this? Do you see? Bro. See if she spins. No shaft play. Woo! Dude, so good. I'm gonna be sleeping with this thing until I put it on the car. I've missed Boost so much. Bro, it's so good. I can't wait. I can't freaking wait. What is up, guys? I hope you guys are all having an amazing day. This is gonna be short and sweet. There's nothing too much to talk about, but I just wanted to say I'm definitely back. It's been 6 months since I posted a video. Definitely the longest time ever that like I've taken a break or GasPedalGarage has not uploaded a video. But everything's going good. I didn't sell any of the cars, and a lot of you might be like, did you sell the cars, or is the NB project, it's actually back here, did you sell that car? Is something wrong with it? The answer is no. But I've definitely been filming and not posting videos, so I have a lot of content and a lot of videos to upload. I'm pumped about that, but I honestly just wanted to take a break. I got married at the end of last year, so super stoked about that. And then honestly, I just like wanted to take a longer break than I actually have been. You know, I wanted to take a break from YouTube, from posting videos, and just enjoy working on my cars all together. So I definitely did that, and definitely filmed some stuff as well. And I hope you guys enjoy today's video, because we're definitely bringing some OG vibes back with the Miata, making her faster. And it's going to be part 1 of boosting the OG Miata behind me right here. I'm so stoked. I hope you guys enjoy. Remember to always like, comment, and subscribe, guys. And enjoy today's video. What is up, guys? The day has come. The day has come. Those of you guys follow me on social media, and also if you guys have watched the last videos that we made on the channel, you guys saw a sneak peek of a turbo kit. And yes, we are going to be turboing the OG Miata on the channel, and I couldn't be happier. Like, those of you guys know where this Miata came from. It started the channel basically. It's been through so many different stages. It used to be NA boosted 1.6, then Ecotech, and then now it has a 99 swap in it. So it has a 99 motor in it, and it's just currently NA right now. It does have Mega Squirt. It is tuned, and the car makes about 132 wheel right now. So it's pretty quick, but I'm so ready to get back to the boosted life. I've missed it so much, and I couldn't be happier with the kit that we're going with, which I'll go through all of that, and then just to boost my car again. I miss it, and of course, like, who doesn't love boosted Miatas? So definitely hit that like button, comment down below if you're excited about it. But today's video, basically we're gonna break the car down, basically just take all the parts off of it, and basically get ready for all the boosted parts to get put on the car. For those of you that don't know this car too well, or are new to the channel, this is a 1992 car. Like I said before, a 99 motor swap in it right now, and it has the KBG kit on it. This is how she sits right now. We got work VSKF wheels on it, my dream wheels. I'm so happy I was able to get those, but it's wrapped like a dark gray, consider, I guess, like it'd be like a Nardo gray. Got the low pros, but I mean, pretty simple. It just has this is a knockoff from a 240 Type X wing. Just got stock taillights on it, and the interior is pretty cool. Has leather interior. I actually did have the Sparkos in it, but I took those out just because this is more of a street car now. Got the cool floor mats from Garage Moon Power. Did the sides, did the liner on here. This has been on here for like 4 years. Got the hard dog in there, teal. Obviously, you guys can see that the combination of the car is definitely teal. That's definitely my favorite color. But overall, she's pretty clean. I mean, if you come up close to it and stuff, like, the car's not perfect, but it's definitely like a nice little 10-footer, 5-footer car. You guys ready for this? Just a good old stock setup, stock engine bay. So basically, like I said before, 99 motor, and literally it's just looks stock. It has the stock intake on it with just a cone filter. I put the stock header back on. It used to have like a unequal length header on it, and now it's just completely stock header, full exhaust, or stock exhaust all the way back. It has a Mishimoto radiator, and then it has coil on plug, the Toyota plugs, and then it has like a cop bracket and everything on here. But the engine bay is slightly tucked. It's super dirty right now too, so we're gonna take care of that, wash the engine bay, and if we need to, we'll touch up different spots like right here where it's scraped up, touch it up with some white paint, just make it look pretty good. We're gonna be painting the valve cover too, obviously teal, for those of you guys know on the OG of the channel, we are teal all the way. You can see we have the Japanese teal flag under there. But this is pretty much it, guys. This is what we're working with. I'm pretty happy this time because the engine bay is tucked now and there's just a lot of room for the turbo, and it's gonna be pretty easy to turbo this car. So this is it. This is what we're starting with. And then it's gonna be turbo in there. So I'm so stoked, guys. But that's enough talking. Let's go ahead and dig into the car and take her apart. Also, before we actually get into it, I wanted to tell you guys what kit we're gonna be running. It's definitely a lot better than the kit that we ran before. We ran a Big turbo kit before and kind of pieced it together with a CX Racing intercooler, and the kit was good for what it was, but like the turbo that I ran, the T25, it wasn't good. It only held like 10 pounds of boost, and I had definitely some issues. I made 225 wheel with it, but for this car now, I want it to be like pretty reliable and a good setup, so we went with Flying Miata. I'm super stoked about this. The only thing that we won't be running Flying Miata is the turbo. We went with a little bit bigger turbo. So usually the Flying Miata kits come with a 2560R, which is the best turbo that you can probably get for high spooling. It's like instant. It basically drives almost like stock, and it's just quick spooling. But we went with basically sort of like the next step up, which is gonna be the 2871R. So it's gonna be able to hold a lot more horsepower down the road, a lot more boost. So it won't be as quick spooling, but it'll probably start spooling around like 3,500, 3,600 RPM. So won't be too bad, but I'm super stoked. But anyways, let's go ahead and show you guys the kit. Like I said, we got the 2871R. It already has the Flying Miata downpipe on it, has some fittings on it, and also we have the Flying Miata cast iron manifold, and also the Flying Miata downpipe. So I actually got this from Yanni. You guys know that he tuned my car, tuned Dale's car. You guys have seen him on the channel, so he had a great deal going on all of this, so I picked it up, and the only thing I had to do is I went back to Flying Miata here, and you guys can see there's a ton of stuff in here. So got the intercooler, got all the lines, different stuff, missed stuff that I needed, got a vent to atmosphere blow-off valve. Basically just got everything that I needed in here, all the lines and all the stuff that I was missing to complete the kit, injectors and stuff. So I definitely, at the end of the day, I saved a ton of money getting like the good deal that Yanni gave me. He was selling it for, like I said, like a pretty good deal. So had to pick that up, and then I just finished off the kit from Flying Miata. So basically, like I said, we're running everything else is Flying Miata on the car, and then just the turbo is just not like a turbo from them. But later on, I'll definitely go into it of like what the price was. Honestly, like now that I know how a turbo kit works and like what you could piece together and everything, I'm saving so much more money than I did before the first time that I ever turboed my car. So definitely I'll make another video of like the price difference and also some tips for you guys, because I get a lot of DMs and everything of like what's the best turbo kit that I should run and and how to save some money on it. But anyways, we're going with the Flying Miata turbo kit, minus the turbo. We're going with a little bit bigger turbo, 2871R, and she should rip. I'm pretty pumped. Also, before we actually get started here, I don't know if you guys can hear that. You hear that squeaking noise? So I thought it was my throwout bearing, but it's actually not. Because I know that because if you push the clutch in, and it squeals or it makes a noise, that's how you know the throwout bearing. It's a throwout bearing. But actually with my car, it only happens when the clutch is disengaged. So I was actually doing some research, and what it is actually the slave cylinder, the pivot rod that actually goes to the slave cylinder. It usually happens metal to metal, so all you have to do is like do some grease in there. I'm gonna fix that problem right now, and let me show you guys real quick here. So you guys hopefully can hear that squeaking noise, and if I put the clutch in, you can hear that squeaking, but if I put the clutch in, it goes away. So it's that slave cylinder, and I'll show you guys what I mean. Alright guys, so we're actually under the car now. Hopefully you guys can see this. So this is your slave cylinder right here. So you have the pivot arm here, and all you want to do is like pull this boot back. There's two boots here, and I'll show you guys what we're going to use. It's going to be some lithium grease, and this is, I guess, temporarily like a temporary fix, but it can last a while. So this is the point where your slave cylinder here is squeaking. So we'll just spray some grease in here, and it should take care of the squeak. What we're going to be using here is just white lithium grease. I got this from Walmart. You could get it from any auto parts store, but this is the stuff that they recommend to, it's basically like a long-lasting like lubrication. It's a nice little thick grease that you can put in there. It'll be perfect. So this is what we're going to use. I'm going to go ahead and do it and see if it works here. Well guys, that was definitely a success. I don't know if you guys can hear that there's no noise anymore. I'll go in the car for you guys too here. So all it was, definitely use that lithium grease on there. Definitely give it a good amount, but you can see there's no squeaking anymore. And I can push the clutch in here. There's no squeaking. That's awesome. That was getting super annoying, and I'm glad I found that. But this is a super easy fix. It's like $5, and then it takes like 2 minutes to do. So awesome. We're good to go there, and we can disassemble the car now. Well guys, I have to say that was a pretty successful night. We got pretty much everything off that we needed to get off. So like I said at the beginning of the video, just part one and day one of boosting the Miata. We just want to take everything off that we need to, that we're not going to be using anymore. So like I said, I showed you guys, we took off the radiator, we took off the full exhaust, took out basically the cop bracket, and also the plugs and everything, got that ready for the new spark plugs, and kind of just cleaned the engine bay a little bit. So I'll give you guys a quick look here. I actually did spray the engine bay and everything. So I use basically just some gunk engine cleaner here, just some spray, some water, and like it's not 100% at all. You can still see it's dirty in here, but it's definitely a lot better. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean it again tomorrow, and then we're gonna do a quick paint down and everything, or just quick little touch up and everything. So we got the full exhaust off, like I said before. I was showing you guys the last clip here. We got the full exhaust off. She's ready to go. And I was actually kind of messing around here, mocking up the turbo kit and everything. Like I said before, I had a baggy turbo kit, so I actually never had to cut this portion. I was kind of just test fitting it, and with the flying Miata here, I'm actually gonna have to cut a little like a sliver off here of the metal, just so the turbo can fit in there perfectly. So we'll do that next video, and then we'll basically start digging into injectors, spark plugs, putting the turbo manifold on, mocking up all the intercooler piping. You can see that I have like the intake portion on here, but we made some really good progress today. I'm pretty pumped here. Got everything that we needed to off, and she's that much closer to being boosted. So I'd say like 2 more days at it, and then we'll have a day of tuning with Yanni. But guys, I am so pumped. I cannot wait to actually just drive the car first time. That's the best experience ever, is driving your car the first time that you boost it, even if like it's just like a base map and everything. So anyways guys, definitely like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below if you have any questions, and just remember, smash that like button. It really helps me out. And smash that like button if you guys are excited about the Miata being boosted. But anyways guys, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and peace out guys. I'll see you in the next one.